Morning, day 4, Wolsingham station, and about to go to Bishop Aukland. Unfortunately not on a train, but day 4, a bit longer than the last couple of days, but flatter probably, who knows. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like. Let's get that 100, bye. Right, you come along this track, and before you turn up that hill, you see a little gate, and on the side it says Weardale Way, which I just walked past before and went halfway up that bloody hill. After turning up left in the track and through the gate, it's basically just a walk through meadows really at the minute, above the wood and the river and the railway. Not sure how long here the meadows will go, but it's well marked, so just keep going. As you can tell, the river's getting wider. I see a path on the other side, but it was no real... This is a proper Weardale path, so we'll stick the Weardale Way path today. Beautiful down next to the river now. It's just magic down here. Absolutely magic. Beautiful walk. Oh, there's the river. God, everywhere. It's just wonderful along here. Flying through from there, all the way up the hill from the river. And one of the Weardale wheels, little dog legs. And we just come along there, on the hilltop. Track was that way, but the Weardale Way now heads into the trees. There's an obstacle course over a lot of trees, felled trees, fallen trees, branches, but you can see the path, you can see it because you see all the boot marks of where other people have gone and where the grass is crumpled. So basically just follow it, climb over the trees, and it brings you back to the path again. And I know a bit about stone wall. I used to do it quite a lot. I still could if I had to, but I've never seen one done with cement. Gotta be cheating. We've come down off the hilltop, finished going through all the forests up there. There were a lot of clegs in that field. I must have slapped off about 5. I'm pleased to be out of that field. But now we're on a load of steps down to the river. I need to be careful. The first mud I've encountered since I set off, I think. And here's the bridge, which is pretty impressive. Very impressive, as you can see. Similar size to the one at Frostley. In fact, very similar. Made of metal. Pretty solid, I would say, I hope, because I'm on it. And in a second we'll show you the river. There's the river coming down. There's ducks as usual there. There's the river with ducks again down there, heading towards the sea. Over there, that track, come down with the horizon and bending down, that's where I came out of the forest. The forest is along the skyline there. Down and through and up through the trees, up past the quarry, through a farm, and along a track which is now taking me through here. Right, this little dip here is a nightmare. What you're going to do when you come from that side, up through them trees, the path comes in, you'll be able to follow the path, and you have to dip underneath that tree there and drop down into the river. If it's dry like this today, walk up the river, then you can climb out again and return to the path. But that's the way I've had to do it today, and I'm through. But shorts and nettles don't go well together, but luckily walk up the river you avoid most of them. We've come all the way through, virtually right down that valley really. You can see the woods up on the top on the left, that's where I came through there earlier. All the way down through the valley from Wolsingham, and now following the signs, still here, along this little alleyway, and surely very soon Whitley Way. Right, crossing the old Weardale railway here, back on the other side of the line. A very nice railway bridge. Come down that pasture, down them little tracks where the trees are. And now, what are we on? And when you come through over the railway bridge, through the trees, the path comes to a brand new fence with nothing at all to help you cross it. Basically, you've got to climb the fence, which possibly could damage the fence, but tough. There should be somewhere to get over it, and it really isn't. So, till there is, I've climbed it. And this is the office for lunch. This is lunch break time. Yes indeedy, lunch break time for me. Nice place for it. Just below Whitton Castle now. Next, Whitley Way in the trees over there. Didn't get into Whitley Way, so I didn't have that coffee house open for. Anyway, water lilies. Still on this little thin path below Whitton Castle, and we'll see how far we get with this. It wasn't actually properly marked, but it's definitely here on my app, and I'm definitely on the right track. Weardale Way meets the West Highland Way here. It's like this on the West Highland Way here and there. Please, there's not much of it. Well, we've got through the West Highland Way a bit, followed the woods. Now we're up in the fields above the wood, and out in the fresh air. And it's another glorious day. I wouldn't be so sure about doing this walk in wet weather, because there's an awful lot of places where the paths can get dead slippy, but at the minute it's bang on. Whitton Park, and nice new houses. Not a shop or a pub in sight, but don't worry. 3 miles to go. 3 3/8 miles, would you believe it said on the sign back there, to Bishop Aukland. But I'm going a different sort of route. Alright, underneath the railway again. Tent time. Park. Nothing here except a railway bridge. Just when you start to think, am I on the right track? Good old yellow signs pop up to save the day. I was sure, but I like to be 100% sure, especially when I've no idea where I am, which I don't know that last year, and it's starting again at the present minute. A bit of kingfisher country if ever there was some here. The elusive kingfisher. End of the way today, more or less. Maybe a little bit more. Bishop's still over them trees. Just finding the path up the hill to get past these cliffs over here now. And the shortcut path, due to the fact I want to catch a bus. This is it, here we are at Bishop Aukland.